Greetings, peace and blessings. We are the Mohammeds, the residential tourists 85 to Africa, living in the after. We are excited at this very moment because first of all, we're in Nairobi, Kenya. Second of all, we're building community here and we have a brother here who's come ready for business and looking to serve you. Healing, hope, and happiness is what it's all about, and this brother's business will serve you just in that regard. Stay tuned.
Hey RT family, listen, many years ago, before we even came to Africa, I followed a YouTuber, our good friend Wudamaya, and he had these t-shirts on his YouTube channel. Of course, I wanted to support, grabbed it, and at that time, almost 3.5 years ago, I couldn't even fit this shirt. Now, 3 years in on the continent, this is the result of being in Africa. Fresh fruits, fresh juices, no GMO on most of your foods anyway, no extra steroids or extra estrogen or extra chemicals in general. But on top of that, you need a good fitness routine. So we are excited today to bring to you our newest expat here in Kenya and introduce to you his new business. Everyone, welcome. Alfredo.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Yes, I'm the Alfredo St. Forbes coach and also stretch practitioner. I'm here to really to show you the different ways you can balance out your body because from day to day we do some things when it comes to working, when it comes to cleaning, when it comes to anything that puts your body into some sort of trauma that we may not be aware of. But once you get down to the fitness and wellness world, you tend to track down what's really the issue and fix yourself, balance yourself again to be able to wake up the next morning on the way you should set up your day on based on how your body move function. My name is Alfredo St. Forbes. My beautiful expats, I'm happy to be here to explain what's about to go down. I'm here to talk about my business, but before we get to that point, who is Alfredo St. Forbes? Okay, I'm Haitian. I was born on the island, moved to America at the age of 3, and it just started my life from there. I'm an energetic, outgoing, love to connect with people type of guy. I love to vibrate out of a sense of love to bring everybody together. That's just me. I am a coach and I'm also a stretch practitioner. Check this out. So I'm gonna talk about the stretch practitioning part. So with the stretch practitioning part, as a stretch practitioner, what we do back in the States, we use an immobilizing strapping system where we strap the body to isolate the muscle and I go to work. I noticed that there's a lot of stretch practitioners here in Kenya, but they don't use a strapping system. What's been going down back in the States, stretch practitioner evolved by using a strapping system because we discovered that if you stretch yourself, you have to use other muscles to stretch and you missing out the full going benefit. Deep into the starting of my business, at first I was a fitness coach, right? Everything was all about athletic movement, performance, trying to enhance somebody's ability to better themselves on whatever sports they do. I'm all about increasing health when it comes to fighting off any source of trauma that you endure from day-to-day practices. I came across stretching when I joined this company named Stress Zone. There was an instructor who explained to me that as a runner, and yes, I'm a runner, I've done a lot of 5Ks back in my day, and I recently done a 5K before coming here to Kenya. I have a whole bunch of medals, but let's cut down to the true grit of what's been going on. He stretched on me, and this is what wake up my mind about doing stretch practicing. He placed me on the table. I didn't know this hip was locked up. I just realized when I do my running competitions, this hip will pull me back. I realized my left leg was flowing each step every time I'm trying to speed up, but this one I had to drag along with me. He noticed that one of my legs was shorter than the other. And this is what happened. Once he placed me on the table, he grabbed my leg, pop it out. It sounds painful, But I felt a nice blood flow to the point that I didn't know I was lacking circulation into this leg, which is crazy. And then he's like, okay, since I pop the leg out, we're about to stretch it to increase more blood flow, because if I don't stretch it, it's gonna go back to its original state. So he did that, opened up my mind, and I started doing training through this private company. I fell in love with the profession to the point that I excel. When I started the company, I realized that I was excelling compared to all the other practitioners because I was so grateful of being able to run gracefully. So most of the training I end up changing. I created my own techniques. All the other practitioners start looking at me like, what this fool is doing. But they look at my clients and they're like, oh my God, Alfredo's amazing. They want to come back to me, and some of them will switch from their old practitioner come to me, but they realize my technique carries some type of beneficial ways, not only for them but for me too. Because some of these companies, when they train these practitioners, they only favor the customers but not the practitioner. So I'll watch practitioner fall and then injure their shoulders or their hips or their back based on the formation they train these practitioners on. But I found a way to not only to protect myself, but to advance other clients. Range of motions and all the other things that comes with it when it comes to sciatic nerves and stiff rotator cuff where I had to relieve and all that good stuff, but I'm gonna save the details. So my certification, let's go down to that, is from NASM, which is the National Sports Academy Medicine, right? National Association of Sports Medicine, NASM. So NASM is accredited over 60 countries. I've been a stress practitioner for about 4 years, working with so many people with different backgrounds, and I shed some tears because there's some individual will go to chiropractic, done acupuncture. They will see if they can go to a physical therapy, which helped, but they needed more. When they come to me, they will shed tears after I help them relieve their sciatic nerve issues. I had one client where she had frozen shoulders, wasn't able to move her shoulders for about 3 years. And it's always something so simple that does the work, right? When I work on her shoulders, I shed the tears because I could see the tears drawing down her face. And it brings me pleasure where the Most High has put me in this world to relieve a tension that people fight every single day. And when they reach to that point where somebody can finally relieve it, and I'm there to just see that, it elevated me. It made me want to not stop. I want to bring this to Africa. I want people to know what's out there, where there is certain things that will help you, and you don't have to go to so many obstacles or so many different routes to fix one problem. What this table does is not only tackle the nervous system, the muscular system, and the skeletal system at the same time. And it was something simple all along, and it's always something simple all along. And it touched me. My example client over here, she's pregnant. Don't worry, she's my wife, I can touch her belly. But what I usually do is I start off with a traction. When I pull down, we call this like the spinal decompression, where you can feel your lower back being pulled. As a warm up, I'll shake you up. I do a nice swirl motion before I get down to business. But this is where the real work starts. When I grab the straps here, right? I'll wrap it around your thighs or your lower leg, whatever's fit best. Making sure that you are secure. And this is the part where I would just swirl her legs out and then slowly push out to tackle her inner thighs. And you can see by her face especially, she can feel it. But I can't go as far when it comes to pregnant ladies because that can rearrange the position of the baby in the belly. So there's a limited amount of range of motion I can push. But I can still feel her resistance that's telling me, hey, Coach Alfredo, stop right here, and I'll bring it out. So keep in mind, I know over 100 stretches. I'm certified through 2 different organizations, not just NASM, but Stretch Zone, like I mentioned earlier in the video. So I am specialized in more neurological stretches compared to most stretch practitioners, where I can feel how your nerves react through your skin and then press it back to the starting point. Okay? So, I'm excited to say that my business is registered. The name of my business is Forbes Elite Exercise and Stretching. Keep in mind, I'm also a fitness coach. I also do online coaching, just in case you don't want to meet me face to face. And I have a body scan that can help you set off on where you are physically besides the stretching. And when it comes to stretching, I start from age 14 and up. The only reason we had to start from 14 based on my certification, because the femur of a 14-year-old is fully grown and attached, and we don't want to touch anybody younger than that. But this also benefit elderly people who increase their range of motions. You'll be able to get off the bed a lot better and do day-to-day chores and everything else you do day-to-day in your beautiful lives every day, for sure. In case you miss it, yet again, starting from age 14, because femur is fully developed, all the way to the elderly, beautiful people who want to increase their range of motion and plenty more. I have the ability to make that happen. And it is an incredible blessings. I'm shouting out to the relocation services to give me the opportunity to shout out my business. You can connect with them. They have their website in development, which is awesome and amazing. Same for mine. I'm having my website in development. Woo! And what you can do is connect to a dealer and make sure to ask her about the different many services she can connect you to when it comes to immigrations and any type of relocation benefit that she could throw into your face. Get your mind blown. Get your mind blown by my services. Get your mind blown by many entrepreneurs that connects with the relocation services and them shouting out their business. We're here to create, to build, and make Africa a better place. I'm ready for it. This is the year of exposure. This is the year of elevating our melanated people, our young kings and queens, our young gods and goddesses. We're here for it. I'm gonna drop down my information. I have an Instagram, I have a YouTube. My Instagram is Forbes_Elite. My YouTube is at Forbes Elite. I have multiple videos of workout demonstration that you can look up with nice effects. And also, folks, peace, light, and love. We all in this together.